Good morning, carpet cleaning world. This is Lloyd, your administrator. You know, I get a lot of calls from new carpet cleaners or struggling carpet cleaners trying to figure it all out. And then we have all these Facebook groups where we listen to a lot of veteran carpet cleaners and these postings, and a lot of them sound so negative and just tired and beat up in life. And I just want you guys to know, especially the young man that called me this morning, we all struggle. They say that life is a struggle. Well, it is if you allow it to be. But let me tell you something else about life. Life is seasonal. Thank God for that. When I say life is seasonal, that means, yes, we have our winter season in the carpet cleaning industry, where even if we still maintain, we're still not doing as good as we would in our busy season. And thank God for that, because that means everything that's a storm, because we all deal with them. Everyone deals with a storm in life. The carpet cleaning industry, the electric industry, the plumbing industry, everyone deals with a storm. There is never anyone that is not dealing with a storm sometime in life. And thank God for that. So that simply means the storm, thank God, is not the problem. What the problem is if we're not planning for that storm. A lot of us, when we hire people, we want to know all the benefits from the people that we hire that they did in our industry or that they could do. We always want to know all the good things that happened or someone did when we hire them. Well, see, I guess after I had the stroke in 2016, I realized I'm not interested in all the great things that you did in life. I want to know how many failures that you had in life. How many times did you get knocked down and you had to pick yourself up? Because how great you are and all the great things that have happened in your life. If the truck mount breaks down, if a hose bursts, and while we're cleaning someone's carpet, if an expensive piece of furniture or vase breaks while we're cleaning someone's furniture, I need to know how you're going to work under pressure. I need to know how you're going to be affected when that storm hits. That's what I need to know. I don't need someone that had such a great life and that when the truck mount breaks down or something gets broken in someone's home or whatever happens, you call me up and say, Roger, what do I do? Roger, where do I go? No, I need someone that knows how to deal with a storm and knows how to deal with it till I get there, because I can't be everywhere all the time. You know, another good thing is a storm is temporary in everyone's life. We all deal with storms, so storms aren't the problem. Don't ever make a permanent decision on a temporary thing, which is a storm. Let me give you an example in my own life. I fight tooth and nail with going back to pricing per room when I know I'm a square footage guy. Did you hear what I just said? I know I'm a square footage guy. And that doesn't mean you pricing guys are bad people, but I'm a square foot person. So when I get a client that calls, not a client, a potential client that's interested in my services, and they say, oh, well, everyone else can give me a price over the phone. So if you can't give me a price over the phone, then I'm just not interested. I can't take that as I did something wrong. She doesn't understand the way I do things. Now, does that make her a bad person? No. Does that make me not know my business? No. She's just not the client for me. So I should not take what she's saying to me right now and make a permanent decision on a temporary thing, because she's temporary. Because the next person that's going to call me up and I'm going to say, hello, BioClean, Roger speaking. How can I help you? Oh, yes, I have some carpet I need to get clean. Great. So let me ask you, do you give me a price now, or do you need to come out and look at it? How do you do things? Bing, 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 bing. See, this is the type of client that is for me, because she understands that maybe I can't give her a price because I haven't seen it. So where am I going with all this? If I make a permanent decision on saying, you know what, nope, 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 I'm going to pricing, that's it. The first lady said that if I can't give her a price over the phone, then I must not be doing something right. No, she's not the client for me. See, as I keep trying to explain to you and I keep reiterating, life is seasonal. We're going to have the slow times. We're going to have the bad times. We're going to have the storms. Let's talk about a storm. A storm, a great tsunami, a hurricane, a national disaster, that comes from heat, water, and atmosphere. But when they hit us at one time, like if we're cold, we want heat. When we're thirsty, we want water, which is atmosphere. And then when we want wind, when we're hot. But when they all hit us at one time, that could kill us. But we like it when they're separate and they can benefit us. But the good thing about a storm is you never hear a storm that lasts forever. So, young man that texted me this morning saying, Roger, I need your help. I don't know what to do. I'm about to lose my place. I'm about to lose my wife. My kids are struggling. What do I do? My answer to you is you're going to weather the storm. What that means is, see, everything happens. Storms make you change. Storm changes you. In 2016, I had a stroke that changed me forever. But for young man, for you that asked me this question this morning, listen, storms make you be humble again. Do you understand? You just said the key things that you need to focus on. Your wife, your kids. Don't worry about the phone not ringing right now. If you put some advertisements out, if you're advertising on Google or Facebook or whatever, that's okay. Right now, people in your area have not hit and got ready to purchase carpet cleaning. So look at your wife, kiss her, hold her, console her, let her know that the storm is just about to be over. Look at your children, play with them, talk to them, become humble. My son, my youngest son, you saw a couple weeks ago, he said, Daddy, I love watching your videos. I said, you love watching my videos? Yes, Daddy. Everybody seems like they love you. No, son. No. Let's shut everything down tonight and let's go see Captain Marvel. That just came out a couple weeks ago. So my son said, okay, Dad. He said, Dad, why are we going to the movies? I said, because, see, we're focusing on the wrong things, Josh. See, you're watching me do what I do in my professional life. And you're proud of me for what I'm doing in my professional life. You didn't just say to me, Dad, I love you for what you do for me. So that made me be humble. I said what I had to say to you guys, and then I got out of here and I took my son to the movies and we enjoyed a good Marvel movie that evening. Your life cannot be about your business and the storms that will come. Ladies and gentlemen, storms are not the problem because everyone has them. You want to prepare yourself for them and you want to plan. Because, see, what happens today in 2019 is not going to be what's going to be in 2020 for you. You have to understand that. But if you plan, then you'll be good. The person that doesn't plan for the future is the one that suffers. Now, you have to ask yourself, you're going to suffer regardless. Do you want to suffer with the foundation under you, or do you want to suffer on the sand where you're just going to get blown all around and maybe taken out? But if you build a foundation, and your foundation cannot be your business, your foundation is your family, your life. Your business is only a vehicle to get you to your foundation. You have to understand that. So, young man that called me this morning, and it seems like your life is just bad. No, it's a storm. And I just told you the good thing about life is seasonal. That means you're going to have heavy times. You're going to have great times. Do you think all the guys that you talk to right now, or you hear in the carpet cleaning world, say they have 10 trucks, 12 trucks, they have 6 trucks, they have whatever, they're making so many thousands of dollars a month? Do you think that they don't have storms? Do you think that they don't struggle? Let me tell you something about these guys that have all these truck mounts and powerful trucks and all these guys that works for them. Listen, you'll find out who they are and when this falls apart, when their trucks break down, when their employees all walk out on them or they don't show up for work. See, listen, a storm exposes you. We need storms in life because they make us stronger. When I had my stroke in 2016, it exposed me. What type of man was I going to be after 2016? Was I going to be the same person that thought because I had a rotovac and I had some very happy clients and I thought that's what my life was all about? Did I think that that's the way it was? I was making good money? No. I found out when I was laying in that hospital bed that the only thing that was important was my fiance and my kids. And now I sit in front of you in 2019, and I'm here to tell you this today. Do not fear the storms that are upon you in your life. Weather them. Plan for the foundation because the storm is coming. It came in every carpet cleaner's life. I keep trying to tell you, a storm exposes who you really are. Now, it can break you or it can make you. I chose life in 2016. You can choose to build your business and be much stronger and greater in 2019. So when 2020 comes, you can handle it. You'll be like, oh, we're getting slow. The phone's not ringing. You'll be like, oh, yeah, that happens. That's okay. All right. So let's see what we have on our reserve. Or you know what? Let's not worry about it. Let's go out to dinner tonight. Let's take in a movie. Let's do something to get away from the storm's worst part. All right. I really made this video for the young man that was very upset today because I guess he had an argument with his wife. His kids were very disrespectful. I told him to not worry about it. I told him to call me next week. We'll go over some marketing. And I told him right now, while his family is in disarray, to weather the worst part of the storm, which is his family right now. And I told him we talk about marketing next week because I can talk about marketing in my sleep so we can get him some work. That's part of the storm. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing this almost 30 years. Some of my kids are grown. I wish I could go back and some of the times when I didn't know which end was up, and I can tell myself what I'm telling you now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's springtime. You're about to make some money. The storm is temporary. Thank God for that. Be ready and plan for your foundation to be stronger for the next slow season. All right, that's all I have to say. I thank you for your time, and I hope this helped you in some type of way, not for your carpet cleaning business, but for your spirituality. No matter who you believe in, what you believe in, if you're atheist, whatever, the spirit man inside of you needs to be filled and know that life is seasonal. Thank God for that. Do not complain about that. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day. I know I will.